wonder if this thing's like capped out. It shouldn't be. I've been abandoned in darkness. My wife is stealing the lamp, the only source of light in here. That's fine. Let's see. Okay, so I was going to figure out, well, at the very least, that's a hell of a lot of drones that should give me a decent more logistics support. And that's even more of them. Okay, that's enough. Let's make one of these if we can. Might as well make as many as we possibly can. And so, like, that's a universe where I can kind of understand why you would have this cult form around this thing, no matter how evil or awful this thing seems to be. Because, like, there is very, like, specific evidence that, like, hey, this stuff is awesome for very specific purposes. Okay, that's the only one I need to have on hand. Let's take a look at you. Oh, that's the only one I need. Okay, we have no purification capsules. However, hopefully this will give me one. Unless we don't have any purified water in here. We don't. We do? What? Oh. We don't have any chlorine dioxide. Alright, because I'm still not going for any of those mushrooms. Well, at least we have purification capsules like crazy here. Easy enough. Alright, so now what? Oh, right, we're just going to make this chip. Goo cleaning is faster. So now then, I was going to build one of these. Okay, because hopefully at this point we have enough drones that we can maybe start moving some of these resources. I'd like to replace that one with a higher tier drill, just because that one is generating an amount of junk that we're going to have to manage, and that's annoying. I actually want to take that one back with me. It's a possibility. Let's go back to the field. Let's see if I can source the remaining rods. Because I want to get that super alloy mine down. That's one of our biggest limitations. Okay. One iridium rod. That's all we need. I'll figure out the rest of it later. Might be worth... Oh, yeah, putting like a tiny little iridium rod production plant next to the iridium mines at some point. Yeah, because I don't think I have enough... I have enough iridium. We could make 2 mines. Okay, I'll let that go for a second. So I'm going to need 2 more and then 3 more. Okay, then we leave it the rest of the way. Okay, cool. So the reason why we want 2 of these mines is because I'm going to want to be able to make a obsidian mine out here as well. This will be nice, actually, to potentially process, though I'm going to need one of the auto harvesters. Eat a squash. So next up, close this. We have enough. The other issue is we might want a teleporter. So I might skip the obsidian for a moment. Do I have obsidian storage out here? No, that's like actually one of the few I haven't bothered with. Well, at least we know we have it back at the other base. Easy enough. Okay, and then it's just zeolite and some pulsar quartz. I always get turned around when I come back to this base. I wonder if I can actually paint it so it's like a different color, because that would actually go kind of far. Pulsar quartz and a zeolite. Okay, cool. So that's enough for a teleporter, and yeah, we're good. Okay, and I guess let's go take a drink here, just so I don't have to go back for it. We should probably get some more water purifiers down, but I think our big issue is we just don't have enough storage. Eat a snack. All right, we're in a good spot. All right, battle and big bridge. We go up, we go over. Watch it be to the point that we actually have enough purification that that one, like mushroom wall is already gone, and I've gone through all of this extra effort for functionally nothing. It is entirely possible. Wouldn't be the first time that that's happened. Oh, I love the elevator up there. Oh, that's interesting. It won't let you stand underneath the elevator as it comes down. That explains. I was kind of hoping to see if it would crush me to death. I recognize that that would be an inconvenience. I'd have to walk back, but I'd only have to walk back like 30 feet tops. Want to go up? I'll go faster. Okay, don't try and fly up the elevator shaft. It's just recipe for twitchy. Whee! If I really wanted to, I could come out and, like, salvage those. Okay. So this area looks like it sucks big... It looks like it sucks big time. I was jetpacking, but I suppose not. Well, surprisingly, that did not hurt as much as I thought it was going to. It would have been really, really bad if I just, like, toasted myself there, but I guess maybe I could have gotten it back. Oh, sweet Jesus. 300 toxic elements. Whew. I should have brought a snack. Ow. Alright, this is pretty good. So, unfortunately, we have a bit more of a time limit than I thought I was going to. But, easy enough to recover. I just don't have time to dally. Probably why I should just always bring a snack with me when I do this, but it's fine. Okay, so we just want to go back to the field. That's a good thing I did that not on an empty stomach. Let me check. Is this still growing? It is. Good. We might want to get another food grower at some point. One second. Missed a T in there. Okay, so problem is, if I want to make this super alloy mine, I might be able to squeak it in right here on the edge. Yes. Take that, game. Normally it's like, oh, you can't build anything until it's purified. Oh, there's just Quasar quartz out here. Okay. Well, credit where credit is due. Holy smokes. That... I feel like the toxin is dropping so much faster here than normal locations. Huh. Okay. So... problem is mostly just the fact that this is going to be a hell of an effort to purify. $300 is tough. Question. What do I need to make one of these? Good storage is plastic polymer and silicon. Silicon we can source kind of locally. I'll just let that stuff get stored for the time being. We don't really need the obsidian mine immediately. It'd be nice. It's not huge. So, we need plastic polymer, nothing else there. Plastic polymer. Okay, I do not think we need this many. I think at most I'm going to need... What? There we go. I think at most I'm going to build, what is this? 12? 12 is a lot. Still don't... Well, okay, here's the question. How much does this hold? This is a 8 by 9. 72 per. Oh, so that means I only need like 5 of these things. I'm gonna go build a bunch anyway. Okay, I need... Is this 8? No. It's more than... It's 12. Something like that. There we go. Nice and even amounts. We're just gonna make a bunch of these tanks so I can store things. Oh, we actually have a lot of squash sitting around. Cool. Well, back to the fartlands. Let's turn this into a super toxic goo storage zone. There we go. Inventory is clear. I'm gonna put my car kind of on the edge of this. So I can easily go get some resources. And now time for the giant pain in the ass that is this. Okay, credit where credit is due. The goo beam really did, like going from T3 to T4, you can feel that. Make it? Nope, hurt me. It's fine. It'd be nice if I could get it so my car resists toxic, toxicity. Now, okay, secondary question, do I actually need to do this? I've got the super alloy mine down. This is kind of just here. It's almost a pride thing at this point of just like seeing big number and wanting it gone. Okay, we need to immediately clear. No, like that's the thing. I can also just write this whole area off. Yeah, the goo will be important later. Oh, I know. It's why I've been storing it like crazy. It's just the question of, is this the best use of my time? Is what I'm focusing on. Not really, no, actually. Let's go make sure that this is properly set up to share. Okay, it is. Cool. Question, are we up to... No, I need more purification units. Okay, let's go back to Defield. I think the best thing that we can possibly do at the moment is... I mean, question, is this purified? Oh, it is. We're done with these, at least. Okay, let's tear these up. Because we should be purifying some of this water when we get the chance. I think the best thing I can be doing... Oh, well, I guess I should just get rid of all the goo here. Best thing I can be doing is probably just clearing out a bunch of the goo patches in, like, slightly inconvenient spots, putting down water purifiers, and getting these areas clean. Namely, I should get a bunch of those purification units, like the big machines down. Because I don't think we can make the, Yeah, this is 0.4 and it's dropping so much slower than the other one. I think whatever that rate is, I think is somewhat multiplied by the sheer numbers of like toxic goo on that other location, and that's why it was dropping so crazy fast in comparison. I think I wish toxic goo was something that actually stacked in like stacks of 5. As like a, you know, you know, each inventory slot is like 10 of them or something. And they're like canisters. I get why they're not. That would be annoying. There we go. Area's clean. Go put some purifiers on the edge of the water. But yeah, I've been hoarding the goo like crazy because I know it's going to be meaningful. I haven't been like tossing it or anything. Ooh, purification 15 per second, but does require purification gel. I think we're just going to use what we've got at the moment. Okay, so let's go dump this stuff off, because yeah, I have a ton stored. Move these over. Okay, so next order of business, do we want to make more purification gel? If we can? Nope, won't let me. Let's see what we've got upstairs, and if I can make any of these. Oh, right. Can I actually make one of these things? No. Beans. Yeah, so I think the problem is we need to go grab all of our purification capsules from Fart Home. I regret doing this DLC before they put in the toxic goo barrels. Wait, they weren't in the game originally? Oh, that's so bad. Those barrels are so nice. They make my life a lot easier. Do I actually want to, like, tear these up at this point? I think so. Because, yeah, I might as well take those back with me. Okay, so we want to grab all the purification capsules. Polymer, grab the other pristine mushroom, rocket engine, circuits, toxins. Like, there's a number of these things we want to maybe bring back, but later. I had many lockers. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so let's go back up here. Let's make one more of these. Because we want to have it exactly one of these for each resource type that we are requesting. We want this to demand not toxic water, toxic spores. Because this is water. And this is toxic goo. Which is not being supplied, which is frustrating. A big limitation here very much is, oh, we just do not have nearly enough toxic spores being managed or put anywhere. Okay, there we go. So now we've got some purification gel. I'm just going to make as many as we can. We'll figure the rest out later. Because, yeah, I want to be able to make, these. But more of those water purifiers are probably going to come in handy as well. Okay. There we go. Should probably also figure out maybe some more... Oh, can I make this yet? No. Do I want to make some more of these? Maybe. I think so. Because our power issue is going to be an issue. Is going to be a problem. All my explosive powder is gone. Well, how are we doing on iridium? Actually, good. So let's make some more explosive powder. How are we doing on uranium rods? Good, actually. Okay. We're only gonna make like 2 more of these. I don't think we need more than that. There we go. Now, the one thing I could do is potentially... Nah, I'll just leave it here for now. I was like, I could potentially move these things around, put them near the new base. But I think this is fine. I'm not using this space anyway. Okay, so let's take a look. Is this up to 450%? There we go. That should solve all of our power problems for a while. Next up, I think I'm going to just destroy that and bring it back with me. Okay, so what resources are we sitting on? Yeah, because we could actually make a zeolite mine. We don't have uranium. We have aluminum coming in, I think. Yeah, we just don't have hordes of robots moving things around like I'd need them to. Back to the field. Oh, I got more space for it. Explosive powder. I'll just move some things around. Oh, we can build the last locker in this sequence. I don't know what to put in it, necessarily. Alright, next up. Keep making drones? Keep making drones until we're out of rocket engines or something. Because, yeah, I want to be in a position where I can actually drop a resource off and a horde of drones comes to deal with it. Right now we have to wait a long time. Longer than we should. Well, this certainly will speed things up. Yeah, because how many drones do I actually have at the moment? 27. You'd think that would be enough. Actually, no. Huh. I have 32 drones just sitting around? That's why it doesn't feel like there are many moving, is because they're not. Okay, I need to get drank. I'm confused by this, because I think we had some basic logistics tasks. Oh, are these set to supply? Oh, they're not. Okay, so I'm going to make these very low priority. And I'm going to have them both demand and supply toxic goo. I don't know what that's going to do. But I figure having these demand and supply. This way they'll actually feed the machines. Yeah, okay. So this way they will concentrate the toxic water nearby. And then hopefully bring it to the machines that are actually demanding them. Hopefully. Maybe. We will see. Okay. Seems like I have a couple more drones running around now. Hopefully means I can dump more of them off. No, we might actually need another drone logistics hub. They're expensive, apparently. Yeah, so I actually do not have that many drones moving around doing anything, which is odd. Okay, nope. These are getting fed now. This is not. Why not? What are you doing? You know, why is this one not being tracked by toxic water? Because this should have been going constantly. Because this one's clearly taking it, when the other one is not. I don't know. Because it would be one thing if these were completely full, but they're not. And then this should be supplying everything. Like, these should be getting dropped off. Oh, no, we don't actually have one for purification gel. Okay, so now they're going. Well, I guess we have a ton of purification gel now. Let's grab as many plastic polymers as I can and just go nuts with purification machines. If I remember where they are. Okay, that should be good enough. Feels like I'm supposed to be running a concert near these things. They look like subwoofers. Okay, that feels better. I'm gonna go check on the... I guess I should probably see if I can tear that thing apart. But I want to go check on the iridium mine over here. Is it empty, or are they just, like, completely ignoring it? Because it feels like my bots are not... They're not behaving as expected. Okay, they are. See, quick question. Me and my bud are about to buy a game and play together. Which do you like more between Shape of Dreams and Raiders of Blackwell? Or Black Veil? Tough question. I think Shape of Dreams, at the moment, is better. I think Raiders of Black Veil is more my kind of game. At the moment. I know that's not the most helpful answer I could probably give. My main thing mostly boils down to... let's grab some of these that... Wow, okay. So the drones are actually very good. Yeah, I might as well just bring a bunch of these back with me. Save myself the time. Or my drones the time. I'll leave the toxic goo. There we go. Just gonna tear that one up too. I have just enough space. Just barely. So... Shape of Dreams has some really fun build crafting, and, like, it's a pretty good game, but I don't know, I didn't enjoy the core gameplay loop as much as I thought I would. It was kind of an interesting, like, MOBA adjacent thing. Where, yeah, you could customize your moveset depending on, like, what abilities you find, over the course of, like, a run. And I thought that was good. I think they did a decent job with that one. Black Veil has, like, that really good ARPG, like, character build crafting meta progression that I like a lot more than the talent tree. The problem is Black Veil, one, the multiplayer I don't think is actually in a good state. Maybe they've improved it at this point, but it seems like if you want to play multiplayer, you probably want to start with Shape of Dreams and then wait for Black Veil to get a little further in. Wait until... Okay, I guess the way I describe it is, as soon as Raiders of Black Veil's review scores hit positive, that people are no longer complaining about the multiplayer being bad, that's the point where it's worth picking up. But I think Shape of Dreams does not have that issue. I just don't want to get people hooked into a dud too early, beyond being like, hey, this is really fun solo. I should do another run of Shape of Dreams, now that I'm thinking about it. It's been a little while. Okay. So let me take a look at some things. So one of our big problems, I think, is... Oh gosh, we have a lot of aluminum. Okay, let's fix some things. Some of my drones, I think, are starting to get stuck because I don't have enough storage for them all. Maybe. Okay, still. It seems like we've somewhat solved some of our logistics issues, or at least we've actually given them reason to go around and do things, which is very much what we need. Oh, and this one is not set to supply everything. That would explain some stuff. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it feels a lot better. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, still going to take a while for the purification unless... Is there a purification capsule? We have trade rocket multiplier growth. Oh, that's for like vegetables and stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, trade rocket multiplier. Oh, but that's only speed. So none of these boost purification yet. I don't know if they do. And is that before purification units or pressure units? I think that's purification units. Yeah, okay. Because I can mess around with stuff like heat and pressure, but if it's all hard locked based on purification, then the only thing I care about is purification. I guess we should go figure out a tungsten mine. Let's go make a couple of those, if I can. Especially now that we've solved our super alloy problem for a while. Oh, you know what? Better than that. Get an auto crafter. Super alloy. Right, we do not have that. Let's make an advanced crafting station briefly. Because I should be able to make these things if I want to. Yeah, I think that's a fine spot. Okay, move the super alloy back. That's good enough. Osmium. So what I want to do is go back to the previous base and maybe consider setting up a number of like auto crafters. Because these are still hoovering up resources. Slowly, but they are. And they're going to be hoarding resources that we cannot store more of. I'll have to double check the iridium back home. But it seems like the best possible thing I can do, to some degree, is actually just have a bunch of autocraft, have this be that secondary base that I was building. Back at the other base. So I can have this one just create iridium rods. And just keep creating iridium rods. And whenever we have too many iridium here, this will just eat the iridium and rinse repeat. Let's see, do we want to move this back by one? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. But I think I'm going to have this focus on super alloy. So this way, this base will hoover up resources of all kinds that like we don't immediately need. Back at the main base, that this kind of becomes the overflow. And whatever's in that overflow will hopefully get crafted into, you know, the various rods, super alloy, and pulsar quartz and whatnot. And since these are ideally lower on the totem pole of like resource production, we won't have to worry about like depleting anything else. Does mean I should have brought more osmium with me. Let's see how many more super alloy. I'm assuming this is done with super alloy, right? Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's make some super alloy rods. Oh, actually, shouldn't have done that. Because in retrospect, I should have one of these. Oops. I think I might just toss that in the... Oh, it's okay. We're not going to need one of those immediately. Okay, cool. That should be enough. We just need some level of basic automation to make my life just a little easier. Here. And then same side. Okay, there we go. So you will make super alloy rods and supply. You're going to make iridium rods and supply. You're going to make uranium rods and supply. You're going to make, I mean, I guess pulsar quartz? Which means I might have to switch a thing around a little bit. I'll have one of these set for circuits as well. Later. I think this is good enough for now. This way we at least hopefully won't have to worry about these resources. Oh, I can actually build one more, which I guess we will do for circuits. Okay. Guess that uses up the handful of plastic. That's okay. What we should probably do is go get a farm going in the other base. Sooner than later? Because I don't think I can do an outdoor farm yet. I think we're close, actually. Okay, we're still pretty far. But we're closer than we were. Purification-wise, this is 89 a second. So actually, the T2 atmospheric purifier is still probably one of the better purifiers that I have. I just need a lot of purification gel. Okay, switch back to purification gel. Unfortunately, don't think we can make the pristine mushrooms. Okay. Oh, I was going to build another mining machine, wasn't I? Yeah, we're completely out of super alloy rods. I guess I'll just go back to... Or not that. We're just going to go back to super alloy for a moment. Not enough. Okay, I'll just leave it. I was going to look into tungsten mining. Maybe I should. I think the best thing for me to do, though, would be to find a couple more locations to purify. We have hell. We have this one, but I think we cleaned it out pretty quick. I could check out... Yeah, let's check out, like, our immediate vicinity. Because there's definitely more places I haven't completely purified. That one has the area down below, and I haven't figured out what resource it needs to drain the water and get that one more step deeper. I might be able to do it underwater, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, let's just fly around and see if there's any more, like, big stank locations that I haven't cleared. It's nice to know I actually have enough robots and just not enough. Here we go. Here's something I can do. I have enough robots, I just don't have enough things for them to do. And then yeah, let's keep an eye out for toxic spores. That's iridium. That's not a toxic spore. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, we need a bunch of these. Yeah, hopefully at some point I can like... Well, no, we can put a harvesting machine down. And probably get them that way. Here we go. I was like, hopefully at some point we can farm toxic spores. And it's like, wait a second. I don't know if that's the way. Okay, where's the rest of the goop? Where's the goop? Damn. We're finding a lot of this rainbow quartz stuff, which like I originally assumed was going to be kind of a nightmare to get our hands on, and then it's just like, actually no, this is like plentiful. Let's see, we do have a big locker here. Actually, not that bad. Where's the goop? Oh, there you are. Inventory is full. Rude. I'll just slap my car here. Unless I put my car away. No! I put my car away somewhere. Oh, that's actually real bad. I think I have enough oxygen to get home. I usually carry the car with me, so I don't have to worry about this problem. Just slap it down and get some oxygen. Alas, doesn't seem to be the case here. Yeah, we'll make it back, no problem. And then I'll have to go find that car, wherever it went. What I should probably do... Oh, I know what I should do. Maybe. I should have this demand. Oh, you can't demand the car. Damn it. That was worth a shot. Okay, let's snag one of these, because we do want to remake this. Let's see. I'll just put it here. Because yeah, I do want to be able to make this stuff manually. Especially the upgrades. Okay. Dude, where is my car? I picked it up, I put it in storage somewhere, and it is gone. It's probably back here. I don't know where my car is, man. Oh, wait, no. I think it's actually just back in the Fartlands, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I should probably build a vehicle terminal. It would solve some problems. Okay, I don't think we're gonna mess with that though. I think we're gonna leave it for now. Because I think we want to just clear everything out around the field, just so we don't have to worry about it. I will eat squash. We might want to speed a couple of things up and like start working on bioplastics. Yeah, let's get that done before I go too far. Because currently I just have a squash production thing. I was hoping to build a farm. That's not going to happen soon anyway. So T2 food grower. Yeah, the problem is we don't have much for easy fertilizer. So, awkwardly enough, I'm going to have to scrap. A number of these things, bring them back with me. Okay, this is starting to get a little tight. I might have to rethink some of that layout. Okay, so then we need bottles of water. And I'm going to want mushrooms, eggplants. The only thing we actually don't need is beans, technically. So let's actually go back to this one. Swap that out. We're going to have this demand beans. Then super alloy. 2, where's my titanium? Go upstairs. Let's get this production facility going. Yeah, it's probably just fine here. I need more super alloy. Okay. Should be good enough. Bep, 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 bep. There we go. Because, yeah, we should be at least starting to hoard all 3 of these things in large quantities. At least semi-large quantities. Let's see. 3, 3, 3. This way we at least have a storage of them. Beans are only good if you plan to make high-quality food and honey-cooked beans. I mean, they're the best raw food in the game. And generally grow fast enough in a food tube that, like, you generally won't run out of food with them. If I've been doing fine on squash, then I will be doing extra fine on beans. Eggplant. Let's see. Did I have this set to beans? Oops. We want mushrooms. That's going to confuse me later, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I can make another one of these. What was I going to make it for? I don't know. Probably more mushrooms. I think we're going to probably just want to have a supply of bioplastic. You know what? Let's get enough iron for another interior wall. Just so it's not in my way. There we go. Not that I actually have anything in it to grow at the moment, but it's okay. We'll get there. We have the technology. I should probably actually build some more storage up here. There we go. Yeah, let's get some more storage up here. Ooh, purification rocket toxicity. Oh, right. That's probably going to be huge, actually. Grab 2 of those. Yeah, I'm just going to slap one of these in the corner. Just have food seeds here. Demand. Because otherwise those are just going to be getting in my way. And then this is just going to be more seeds. I guess this is all tree seeds. And bark. Mostly bark. No, actually, none of this is meaningful. There we go. The tree seeds in a separate storage. I usually don't separate them out because I don't need to, but the thing is, we pretty much don't have a reason to store seeds, now that I'm thinking about it. Did that not work? No? Interesting. My drones just don't feel like moving these. They're definitely... Oh, wait, what are they doing? They're transporting... Oh. All of my drones have left on a mission, and I don't know what that mission is. I mean, there are worse things that they could go do. So, clear this, clear this, clear this. I guess the real answer... Oh, wait, no, I'm a fool. We just used up all of our super alloy. Punch my microphone into my face, too. Okay. So, tricky part here is we need super alloy to be able to make rockets. If I give it enough time, we'll probably get some more. I don't think I really need to worry about this too hard. Okay, I have the car. I guess let's go back to the Fartland and see if I can manually just grab some of this stuff. If it lets me. I think the ideal would be to make another one of these. Considering how low we are on super alloy. And yeah, they are definitely generating a lot of other resources too. Man, that zips down real fast. Yeah, let's see how much super alloy I have. I guess I could always just make more now that I'm thinking about it. Super alloy. Super hot. Because yeah, I have no super alloy, okay, we have a little bit. Okay, that should be enough for 2 rockets. Let's go back to Fart Home. Let's go figure out exactly what I need. Why did I put that so far away? I understand completely why I put it so far away, but it's still offensive to me. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about a couple of these. Did I? No. Damn. Okay, so this is actually very cheap. Oh, yeah, because I can just crunch a tungsten rod. We should go figure out this whole tungsten processing thing. But it's at least kind of easily doable. Oh, also does not require a single bit of super alloy, which is nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some of these and bring them home. I don't think there's really much, except for mutagen, but we're actively avoiding and ignoring all of those things. We might have too much aluminum. You know what? I'm actually going to just leave it here. Oddly enough, it seems like we might want to get a titanium, like a specific titanium mine down at some point. I don't think we need it, but it does seem to be weirdly like a limitation here. Okay, so tungsten. How many rocket engines do I still have? Plenty. And I have a tungsten rod. Well, I have 3. Should be enough. Okay, so we're looking for... I'm not actively producing this stuff in any meaningful quantity, am I? I just have that thing producing them. Yeah, I should probably get some more auto-crafters up here. But that's okay. So it's 2 and 2. I guess let's go until this stops making purification capsules. Seems to be limited based on how many pristine mushrooms I have, and I think we just ran out. I'll just have them cycle. Is that enough? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, because the ultimate goal on this one is just to fire off like a gazillion of these in quick succession. And supercharge my purification efforts, because otherwise this is slightly a pain. Everyone knows you purify better in 3s. Damn it. One's broken off. It's gone free. Oh no. Whatever. Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep firing these until it tells me I can't do it anymore. Oh. I guess we've hit our limitation. Still, that's at least a 5 times multiplier. What is the... Nope. Sorry, that's a 50 times multiplier to my purification efforts. That should be pretty good. How much closer are you to solving a 3-body problem? I think I'm mostly... It's just all steps backward. Mostly because the 3 bodies refuse to take me to space. I actually have never read the 3 body problem, so I have no idea. I'm assuming it's like 1 mind, 3 bodies or something. I don't know. It's the only thing I can assume. Okay, so let's take a look at this, because previously this was slow as hell. Holy shit. I could just wait here and we'll get up to 10. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's just go put the plastic away. Okay, so super alloy is kind of going slow. We'll need some more rods. Okay, I think it's one planet with a binary star. There's supposedly no stable orbit. Huh. Okay.